I guess in Joy Behar's world, singing for the president is like burning the flag. Meanwhile, Joy shows her love for America by complaining about it professionally.
Right now, I wouldn't do it, even though I can't sing.
You would not sing?
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say.
Y'all, you won't believe the scandal that's unfolding right now in Hollywood. Joy Behar, the outspoken queen of controversy herself, might have finally crossed a line that she can't talk her way out of. And trust me, darlings, this isn't just your typical celebrity drama. We're talking about serious consequences that could destroy her entire career. It all started when Joy decided to take aim at America's sweetheart, Carrie Underwood. Now, we all know Joy never holds back her opinions, but this time, she may have just signed her own professional death warrant. The drama exploded when she started criticizing Carrie's performance at Donald Trump's inauguration. And honey, she didn't just criticize. She went full force with claims about Carrie's political stance that turned out to be completely false. But here's where it gets absolutely juicy. Carrie Underwood, who usually stays above the fray, has had enough. She's filed a defamation lawsuit against Joy and The View, claiming that Joy's remarks weren't just harsh opinions. They were downright malicious lies that threatened to destroy her reputation. And just when you thought this couldn't get any more dramatic, hold on to your seats because the FBI, yes, the actual FBI, has reportedly gotten involved. The most shocking part? Joy Behar has completely vanished. Sources are whispering that she's fled the country, desperately trying to escape what could be the biggest crisis of her entire career. Can you even imagine? One of television's most vocal personalities, suddenly gone without a trace. Now let me spill the tea about how this whole mess started. Everyone knows Carrie Underwood has always been the type to keep her music separate from politics.
America, God shed His grace on thee.
It's part of why America loves her so much. When she performed America the Beautiful at Donald Trump's inauguration, she was simply doing what she does best, honoring her country with that angelic voice of hers. For most people, it was a beautiful moment of patriotism, pure and simple. But oh honey, you know how Hollywood can be. The vultures came circling, and before you knew it, they were tearing poor Carrie apart. They started throwing around words like sellout and trying to paint her as some sort of Trump supporter. Some people even had the audacity to suggest she should be canceled. Can you believe it? All because she sang for her country. But our girl Carrie? She wasn't about to let them push her around. She made it crystal clear that she was just doing her job as an artist. But darlings, the attacks just kept coming, and leading the charge was none other than Joy Behar on The View. Joy went after Carrie like a shark smelling blood in the water, using her platform to paint this completely false narrative about Carrie being some sort of secret Trump supporter. She even had the nerve to question Carrie's patriotism. The audacity. According to Joy Behar, and trust me, you're going to want to sit down for this, Carrie's performance wasn't just a performance. Oh no, she claimed it was sending some sort of dangerous message that aligned her with Donald Trump.
On The View, Joy Behar accused Carrie Underwood of not loving America because she's performing at President Trump's inauguration.
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
But honey, that's not even the half of it. Joy didn't just stop at sharing her opinion. She crossed that line right into defamation territory. She started throwing around these absolutely wild claims about Carrie having secret political motivations and, get this, alleged ties to Trump's team. I mean, can you even? But our girl Carrie wasn't about to let Joy get away with dragging her name through the mud like that. She lawyered up faster than you can say before he cheats and hit Joy with a legal action that has everyone in Hollywood talking. And let me tell you something. The legal experts are saying Carrie's case is stronger than a double shot of espresso. These defamation laws, they're no joke when it comes to protecting people from false statements that cause real harm. If Carrie can prove Joy was spreading misinformation, and honey, it's looking like she can, she could walk away with a victory that would have everyone in showbiz shaking in their designer boots. What makes this whole situation even more delicious is that The View has been down this road before. Whoopi Goldberg and Sunny Hostin have had to backtrack faster than a cat on a hot tin roof after facing legal threats in the past. But this time it's different. Carrie Underwood isn't just asking for an apology, she's taking this straight to the courtroom, and Joy Behar might have finally picked a fight with someone who won't back down. Now let me share something absolutely shocking with you. According to my sources, and trust me, they're reliable, Joy's comments might have violated some serious broadcasting laws in the United States.
The fact that you're the type of person that would actually hate somebody because of who they voted for shows me exactly who you are. I don't want to know you anyway. And I don't want to be friends with you either. So the feeling is very mutual. And it's not because of who you voted for, it's because of how you carry yourself.
You see, darlings, when you're on national television, you can't just go around spreading whatever gossip catches your fancy. There are rules, honey, and when you break them, that's when things get serious. And serious they have gotten. When defamation starts mixing with media ethics violations, that's when the big guns come out. We're talking FCC involvement. And if things look really suspicious, the FBI steps in. Can you believe it? The FBI. This isn't just some catfight anymore. This is serious business. Now, we all know Joy Behar has never been shy about stirring up drama. She's been causing controversy on The View for decades, making headlines with her hot takes on everything from politics to celebrity gossip. But an FBI investigation? That's a whole new level of scandal even for Joy. The legal analysts are whispering that Joy's comments about Carrie might fall under something called knowingly false speech in media law. And honey, if those federal investigators find even a hint that Joy had malicious intent or was deliberately spreading misinformation, she could be in more hot water than a lobster at a seafood boil. Hold on to your pearls, because this is where things get really interesting. The latest reports are saying that Joy...
I'll say this. What Joy is up to is nothing more than selfish personal publicity gain right now. She wants to attach her name to Carrie Underwood's name so that she maintains relevance because they know the ship is
Joy Behar has completely disappeared. Yes, you heard that right. Vanished into thin air. Multiple insiders are claiming she's left the country right in the middle of this growing legal storm. And while some sources are trying to play it off as a vacation, the timing is more suspicious than a cat in a room full of empty vases. I mean, think about it. When does a high-profile television personality suddenly go MIA right as the FBI starts sniffing around? Joy hasn't released any statements, hasn't tried to defend herself on The View, hasn't even posted on social media. That's more red flags than a parade in China. Some people are saying she's just laying low until things cool down, but others, they're convinced she's making a permanent escape before things get even worse. And her co-hosts on The View, they're scrambling like chickens in a thunderstorm trying to hold everything together. Whoopi Goldberg, Sunny Hostin, and Sarah Haynes are doing everything they can to bring their colleague back, but so far, nothing but crickets from Joy. The show's devoted viewers are absolutely losing their minds, flooding social media with demands for answers. Everyone wants to know, is Joy really on the run from the law, or is she just hiding out somewhere, hoping this whole mess will blow over? But wait, there's more. This scandal isn't...
She wants us to believe that Carrie Underwood, who won American Idol by American votes, who had an album and tour called All American Girl, who actually has spent more time on USO tours serving and helping and donating money to our nation's finest, our military, their families, and our veterans, is about to perform America the Beautiful at the historic event of the inauguration of the President of the United States of America, and that she's un-American for doing so.
I mean,
it's so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
This scandal isn't just affecting Joy. It's sending shockwaves through the entire ABC network. My sources tell me the executives are in full-blown crisis mode, and honey, they are not happy campers. With the public backlash growing faster than wildfire and the FBI poking around, ABC is having some very serious conversations about Joy's future on The View. And let me tell you something juicy. This might finally be the excuse they've been waiting for to give Joy the boot. For years, she's been one of the most controversial figures on the show, getting into feuds with guests and being accused of spreading misinformation. But this situation? It's bigger than any offensive joke or awkward argument. We're talking potential legal and financial consequences that could have ABC sweating bullets. Behind those closed network doors, executives are caught between a rock and a hard place. If they keep Joy, they risk looking like they're defending someone facing serious defamation charges. But if they fire her, They might upset all those loyal viewers who've been watching her for years. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. And according to my very reliable insiders, Joy isn't exactly ABC's favorite person right now. Word on the street is they've been looking for a reason to push her out, and this lawsuit might be exactly what they needed. Even Whoopi Goldberg, who's been working overtime to keep this situation from exploding even further, might not be able to save Joy this time. So, the million-dollar questions everyone's asking: will Joy Behar be forced to resign? And more importantly, where in the world is she hiding? This drama is far from over, darlings, and you can bet there's more shocking revelations to come. Stay tuned, because this story is hotter than a summer sidewalk in Phoenix.